Introducing the book.
Nalanda is a unique series of 3 books. The books are a collection of lectures and all the knowledge of philosopher Nalanda. It is an extraordinary system of knowledge that unifies materialism and idealism into a complete whole. It includes the theory of the smallest energy particles, causal energy particles, production and connection mechanisms, rotation mechanisms. The nature of all things is information, the origin and mission of humans and the soul, the history of the universe, humans' task in the human world, the transformation mechanism of all things, the method and path to achieving full enlightenment. All that knowledge was returned and upgraded by philosopher Nalanda when he remembered his past lives and his mission in this human life. He did not consult any religious documents, books, or knowledge. He called his knowledge the 2 truths, which included the truth of the universe and the truth of enlightenment. In particular, all lectures and understanding of Nalanda are rewritten, edited, and published exclusively by author Huang van Truong. The author is one specific person, always next to philosopher Nalanda. That's why he most accurately understood and rewrote all of the philosopher's lectures and knowledge. Philosopher Nalanda used to talk to his students. Only Huang van Truong understands all my knowledge. Nalanda's knowledge of the 2 truths is a unique knowledge system in the human world. It is special because he built in it a theory of the smallest energy particle, also known as the causal energy particle. Not only that, he also analyzes the information values inside the smallest energy particles to explain the mechanisms and nature of all things, events and phenomena in and outside the universe, from the past to the present and the future. However, because current science and technology cannot decipher the smallest energy particle, he cannot use them to prove his theory of the smallest particle and the value of knowledge. Despite this, Nalanda devoted many years to teaching his knowledge to many people. The people who learn his knowledge are people with mental illnesses, serious illnesses such as cancer, people experiencing suffering in life, and people with spiritual and religious issues. People learn his knowledge through social networking platforms and in his classes, especially his research class. His knowledge is becoming increasingly popular in Vietnam because of its value to everyone and the achievements recognized by learners and patients. After more than 6 years of teaching and spreading his knowledge, he has proven that his knowledge has excellent power in curing mental diseases, physical diseases, and intellectual ignorance. People's achievements were recognized as they participated in live classes and learned through lectures on social media channels. Specifically, many people have completely recovered from diseases related to mental health problems, such as depression, postpartum depression, anxiety disorders, insomnia for many years, hallucinations, paranoia, multiple personalities, and mild to severe schizophrenia. They were cured after a few months to a year or 2 of studying and practicing knowledge. Depending on the duration and severity of the disease, they will recover faster or slower. Many patients with different diseases and many cases of cancer could not be treated in the hospital because they were about to die. They recovered from their illness after studying and practicing according to the knowledge and lectures. All people who have problems related to spirituality or religious issues, such as seeing and hearing demons and having their bodies controlled by demons, recover completely and quickly when they learn and practice according to knowledge. People who encounter suffering and problems overcome them easily after learning and practicing knowledge. In particular, they apply knowledge to life to build better relationships. As a result, they achieve many mental and physical achievements in life. There are many students who, after learning knowledge, have overcome mental health problems. They become more brilliant and have better thinking ability in learning compared to the time before learning knowledge. Women have recognized and overcome depression during and after giving birth easily because they have learned previous knowledge. Patients who have entirely and quickly recovered because they do not take medicine as recommended by Nalanda. He explained that people's illnesses, including mental health problems and physical diseases, will wholly and quickly recover if they do not take medication and receive hospital treatment. The quick recovery is due to the soul structure in the human body implementing a unique mechanism, which is re-encoding information in the energy particle and cell structure to heal itself. That mechanism produces the smallest energy particles of the soul structure and cells in the body. To demonstrate the value of knowledge of the two truths and the achievements that the learner would achieve, Nalanda had a study class that lasted for 7 months. Each month, there were 4 days. Each day had 6 hours of study, including morning and afternoon. Study participants included 5 patients with stage 3 and 4 metastatic cancer. 15 patients had mental health problems such as depression, hallucinations, anxiety disorders, and mild to severe schizophrenia. The patient with the most severe mental illness was 20 years old, and epilepsy for many years. Many people suffer from the phenomenon of seeing demons and having their bodies controlled by monsters. Some patients have sharp pain in their bones and joints, and people who encounter complex problems in life. They come from many places in Vietnam, and the research class is held in the capital, Hanoi. When the research class began, Nalanda told the participants, to completely cure the disease, the patient must not take medicine or be treated at the hospital. The class on healing with the knowledge of two truths is called healing by re-encoding information in the energy particles of the soul, referred to as healing body, soul, intelligence by data. The results of the research are as follows. 3 patients with metastatic cancer were cured entirely after the course. 1 was a patient with stage 4 metastatic colon cancer, and 2 were patients with stage 3 metastatic breast cancer. During the process of learning and receiving knowledge-based therapy, they did not take drugs or undergo chemotherapy or radiotherapy, according to hospital methods. They strictly follow Nalanda's regimen, study and practice according to the content of knowledge. Drink sugared ginger water at 7 to 8 a.m. daily. They experienced sharp bone and joint pain and other side effects during the study and treatment process. Results. Index tests from the hospital proved that they were completely cured, and the body had no more metastatic cells, tumors, and lymph nodes for 2 patients who had surgery to remove tumors. For a patient who has not had surgery before, the tumor has been shrinking. All indicators have returned to the safe zone, and the lymph nodes have disappeared. However, 2 patients with stage 3 metastatic breast cancer dropped out when the class was halfway through and continued treatment at the hospital. As a result, they died. Thus, 3 cancer patients have recovered, and 2 patients have not survived because they did not learn and practice the proper knowledge. 12 patients with mental health diseases have recovered and returned to everyday life. They went to work and communicated well with the people around them. They do not have to take medicine from the time the class starts and after they have recovered. Among the 12 people who recovered, there was a case of a patient who had schizophrenia for 20 years. He did not speak and could not go to work during that time, having to take medicine every day. As a result, he is now able to work and talk to people and does not have to take medication. There is a patient who has had epilepsy for many years and has recovered from the disease and no longer has seizures during their studies and afterwards. He has done better and is in college. In addition, the remaining patients who have recovered are cases of depression for many years, hallucinations for more than 10 years, and milder schizophrenia patients. They recovered quickly and thoroughly because relatives accompanied them during the study and treatment process, and even read Nalanda's books to the sick before going to bed. However, 3 people with mild schizophrenia did not recover. The reason is that they have no relatives to support them, and they still take psychiatric medication every day. Patients with bone and joint pain and other diseases have miraculously recovered even though they did not receive hospital treatment or take medication. They learn and practice sharing knowledge to help other sick people or those experiencing suffering and problems. People whose bodies were controlled by demons, who heard and saw demons, no longer had those phenomena after the course. After understanding the knowledge, many people have applied it to solve problems in life and overcome suffering easily. Currently, they are the ones helping other patients overcome their illnesses quickly through the application of knowledge of the 2 truths in disease treatment and life. After the research class ended in 2022, Nalanda's students shared and spread knowledge widely in Vietnam. They have helped many people overcome illness and suffering without having to learn directly from Nalanda. From the achievements of Nalanda's live classes, studying knowledge through social media channels, and the accomplishments of his students helping the sick and everyone. Nalanda asked Hoang Van Trung rewrote all of his lectures and knowledge in English so that people around the world can access and learn this magical knowledge. Applying the knowledge of the 2 truths and the wisdom of the smallest energy particle to heal everyone's body, soul, intelligence, is just a tiny demonstration of this unique knowledge's value to everyone and humanity. The great importance of this knowledge is to help humankind understand the origin of oneself and one's soul, practice and complete the mission of spiritual practice in the human world. It is understanding the truth about yourself, God, Buddha, and all things inside and outside the universe, to practice the path of sustainable transformation to reach full enlightenment. Full enlightenment is attaining the unified Tao of the universe.